Páni, ideme na to, ideme to prúdiť. Ako prvé skontrol zvukovú stopu, čo sviečí odsypá, ako Maťo sa lustruje. Páni, ideme na to, ideme to prúdiť. Ale zvuková stopa sedí. Poďme to roztočiť. Takže začíname. Začíname 926. Dobre? Začíname 926. relaxačný tréningový deň. Je útorok 2.6.2026. Máme 5 sérií s výbožiltou 15, 15, 14, 14, 13, 13, 12, 12, 11, 11. Predné, zadné, zadné, predné, predné, zadné, zadné, predné a predné, zadné. Začíname 17, 17, 27. Prvá séria s výbožiltou 15, 15, predné, zadné. Škerečuk, 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 škerečuk. A pustíme toho Pičusa Speeda ako podmaz, áno. Pičusa Speeda ako podmaz, Pičusa Speeda.
Change to lava dust, dealing 100% of base damage. Again, base damage is always really strong because you're just getting insane amount of base damage the more tiers we go into the game. Plus 100 damage per second to foes within range and applying weaken lava dust, so like a small AoE. The 100 damage per second isn't crazy, but the 100% base damage is pretty nasty around you, right? And then at 4 stacks, applies Petrify. Petrify for 4 seconds. So you get, oh my god, bro. It's gonna be so bad. I hate Petrify. I hate everything with petrification. It's just nasty. And then you have the 2 ice plus 7 lightning element. Changes to magnetic field, dealing 10% of base damage. 10 lightning applies weakened magnetic field, which decreases movement speed, so movement debuff to others. This is not too crazy, but magnifying field change to nearby enemies hits other players up to 2 times, like the chain lightning, and chains 1 additional time if the target is wet. So 3 people are affected by your own frost effect. So you can put movement speed on several different players. So this is not too crazy. The petrifying is insane. And then you have the last one, 7 lightning plus 5 elements. Inferno wave and frenzied lightning wave change to firestorm, which allows the target for 6 seconds to deal 100% of base damage and applies.
Tretia séria s výbožiltou 13, 13, predné, zadné.
Insane, bro. It's like a dot, right? Burning dot. So this is, I had to put this in S tier. Like the petrifying and the burning effect is just insane. And then in the A tier, the ones I put in the A tier is the first one is, I wasn't quite sure where to put this because the Ice Dragon Strike, which is a bow, changes Flash Wave to Ice Dragon Strike. So I was like, okay, what does that happen? Because Flash Wave, we already know Flash Wave is crazy. So what does the Ice Dragon Strike do, right? Your skill gets changed. Depending on charging times, you will charge it up just 360% base damage to up to 518%. So it's not too much of a base damage increase from the current skill. Damage and applies a frost effect. The frost effect is the reason I put it so high, right, in the tier. This frost effect has a 8% chance to apply it.
12, 12,
now, why I put this higher in the S tier is because
Vítaj Belo, vítaj Černo, posaďte sa.
Massive AoE, right? So you're gonna trigger at least the bind on some people, Icebound, but 8% chance is still pretty low. But that's why I put it in the A tier. Deals bonus damage to bound or press target, so more damage to the people that actually get bind. And then one specialization 3 effect time increases spite, increase bind, Icebound duration by 1 second, so 4 seconds, right? So it's a strong one, don't get me wrong. It's gonna be really strong for like mass PvP and stuff. Large, super large scale, because you will at least hit people with the bind effect. But a lot of people already run bind resistance, so I'm not sure how strong this will be, and if it's worth changing Flash Wave, but it's a strong item, so I'll put it A tier. I don't think it's worth S tier. Then it was a field boss, the Rock Arrow Bow again. And the reason I put this is on A tier is because rock falls instead of arrows apply stun for 6 seconds. A 6 second stun if you get to 5 hits on them. I'm just saying 6-second stun is diabolical, by the way, from a rock arrow. A 6-second stun is nasty work. So I had to put
posledná piata séria. Oficiálne 11-11. Neoficiálne 12-12.
Cool, like build around.
A oficiálne 11-11, predné, zadné.
Like if you get this off 6-second stun, bro, you can just blast the player, right? So it's very strong for like if you do like a single target build style for PvP, of course. I think it would be a really strong item, A tier. And then Wind's Guidance, I still think like other bows are stronger. That's why I didn't like place this one really higher. But they have some work around them for sure. Then yeah, Wind's Guidance, increased movement speed of self and party members. And the reason I put it that high, it's a crossbow, is it increases magic melee and range evasion by 300.
No páni. Je to za nami, ale je to za nami. Dneska to je rýchly segment. Dobre. Je to za nami, zakapitulujeme si segment. Celkom rýchly čas. Takže zakapitulujeme to. 926. Relaxačný tréningový deň je za nami. Bol útorok 2.6.2026. Skončili sme 17.33. Segment bol rýchly čas. Trval 7 minút a 15 sekúnd. 7:15.